Not the world could imagine that a pill can change people's lives and the world so drastically. It created debates, arguments, and different point of views from men and women, all just because of a pill. Just a pill. So, what is that pill? The advent of birth control pills marked a revolutionary turning point in the course of the human history, igniting debates and diverse perspectives on the implications of this seemingly simple yet transformative pill. A comprehensive exploration of its historical journey unveils a tapestry of events shaping societal norms, women's rights, and economic dynamics. Spanning back to 384 to 322 BC, Aristotle's proposal of using natural chemicals for the contraception set an early example. The 1725 to 1798 era witnessed experimental methods, including Casanova's mention of using a lemon rind. In 1927, the discovery of female egg provided a breakthrough in comprehending human reproduction. However, progress faced setbacks with the 1873 Comstock Law in the U.S. criminalizing contraceptives. Margaret Sanger's 1916 opening of the first birth control clinic in Brooklyn laid the foundation for a new era. The 1930s saw the ineffective Lysol Dolce, which was sold in the market as female hygiene, used as contraceptive, gaining popularity during the Great Depression. It was, in fact, on the other hand, caused bleeding on the vaginal areas for women. Fast forward to 1950, Catherine McCormick's financially supported propelled Gregory Pincus birth control research. The pivotal year of 1960 witnessed the FDA approving Enovid, the first oral contraceptive. By 1965, the Supreme Court's Griswold v. Connecticut decision struck down state laws against birth control use. McCormick also funded the first clinical trials of the pill, which were conducted by Dr. John Rock. The first pill was effective and simple to use. It extended to millions of women an unheard of control over reproduction for the first time, allowing them to truly separate vaginal intercourse from procreation. But it was far from perfect. The first brand, Enovid, had a lot of hormones in it that needed to prevent pregnancy. It contained 10,000 micrograms of progestin and 150 micrograms of estrogen. In comparison, for today's lower dose pills are more likely to contain 50 to 150 micrograms of progestin and 20 to 50 micrograms of estrogen. So it was not the best option for women. The original high doses increased the likelihood and the severity of side effects and the potential for rare but very serious risks such as heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. Early birth control methods from around the world included of animal bladders, spermicides made of honey, rock salt, or even crocodile dung, sponges made of moose, grass, bamboo, or sponges soaked in oil, vinegar, lemonade that was supposed and believed to slow down or weaken the sperms. Indigenous Americans utilized herbal contraception long before European settlers arrived, facing restrictions in Europe and widely banned where contraception knowledge was limited. The pill's profound impact on U.S. social life is evident in its influence on women's health, fertility, trans laws, religion, interpersonal relations, family rules, and career opportunities. The emergence of women's rights movement in 1960s and 1970s was intricately linked to the pills, alternating societal dynamics and challenging traditional norms. Maternal death was such an accepted outcome of childbirth that many people greatly feared becoming pregnant. Enslaved people in the South America used contraceptives to deny those who enslaved them the chance to profit off their children and to avoid the grief and the pain of having their child that their enslavers could later sell to other enslavers. Margaret Sanger's vision to liberate women sexually and socially materialized, triggering not only a social but also an economical revolution. The pill played a pivotal role in the surge of women entering medical courses, fundamentally altering gender dynamics in the workforce. The post-1970 era witnesses states making it easier for single women to access the pill, contributing to a paradigm shift in employment demographics. Before 1970, men overwhelmingly dominated medical backgrounds, but the advent of the pill empowered women to enter these fields, gradually shifting the demographic landscape. The pill not only reduced the risk of unwanted pregnancies but also allowed women greater control over family planning, contributing to increased educational attainment, labor force participation, and lifetime earnings. One of the broadest laws that made birth control pills illegal was the Comstock Act, passed by the federal government in 1873. It made it a crime to possess, distribute, or provide information about abortion. Penalties for breaking the law were steep, up to 5 years in jail and a large fine. But in 1936, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit ruled that the federal Comstock law violated the Constitution. By 2011, the unplanned pregnancy rate dropped to 45 per 1,000 pregnancies, the lowest rate since the least 1981. Between 2008 and 11 alone, the rate dropped 18%. It was never easy for a woman ever, was it? The side effects included irregular menstruation cycle, feeling nauseous, headache, weight gain, mood changes, severe pain, etc. The benefits of contraception included securing more time, energy, and social engagements for women. Contraceptive use helped women postpone unwanted pregnancies and childbirths and engage in various income generation activities that not only boosted family incomes but also created opportunities to mobilize their resources for different expenses without waiting for handouts from their husbands. Gregory Pincus was considered of a brilliant scientist who developed an oral contraceptive in 1950. He was also known as the father of the birth control pill. He had already achieved in vitro fertilization of rabbit eggs, foreshadowing later successes in assisted human reproduction that have enabled tens of thousands of couples to overcome infertility. Research underscores the broader societal benefits of early access to birth control, correlating it with improved economic outcomes for women, including higher education attainment and increased labor force participation. Gregory Pincus's groundbreaking work in developing the oral contraceptive in 1950 laid the foundation for subsequent advancements in assisted human reproduction, benefiting countless couples struggling with infertility. The birth control pill, once a mere pharmaceutical innovation, has become an agent of profound societal transformation, shaping the course of history in ways unimaginable.